Hey everybody, this is John here, aka TheProfessorBubbles, and once again, welcome to my laboratory. Today's edition, we're not playing a game today. We're just kind of like, I'm just doing an observation online. Because like some of you probably heard, and myself heard today, that Pokemon finally decided they made a new version, which is Pokemon Live. And so, by making Pokemon Live, there's certain things that are going to happen. So I figured, you know what, for those who don't like to read, and some of those are just not being oblivious to what's going on, just give it a little short self-explanatory. So what's happening is Pokemon Live is taking over. The company who used to run it, did a pretty decent job, but Pokemon decided that they're revamping it, making their own version, and you're able to transfer, I believe, one or two sets are after Sun and Moon over. So what that means is everything else, like from Hard Gold, Soul Silver, is going to bite the dust. So if you had cards during that time, you can't be transferable, with the exception of basic energies. So for example, like I have in my collection, when we collect, that's why I'm kind of showing around what's going on. This kind of reminder of playing. I was one of those beta testers that started when Pokemon TCG Online first started years ago. And the way you know if you're a beta tester, I go to my collection. I think it's the avatar items. Let's see if I can find it really quick. Nah. Gameplay, that's what it was. Yep. Right here. Gameplay beta rewards deck box. Not a lot of people have this box, but the whole idea was you play from day one, and then they did it twice in the timeline I played Pokemon online. There was like a 3-month time where everybody uploaded their codes from Hard Gold, and then they reset it and gave everybody credit for 11. Basically, they just divided 11 by your total amount of cards and give you that many credits, which was cool. I was kind of hoping that Pokemon would do the same thing for people online, but they're not giving it any kind of credit reward because of that rule. That basically online you forfeited a decision to not get rewarded for stuff they did deletes because it's digital. That's a weird fine line for that. So I was just kind of browsing around and just looking at stuff that I had over time, and I picked up a lot of coins and a lot of deck boxes I kind of like, since, but it's just digital. I mean, the whole thing for me, yeah, I like all the gameplay Umbreons. I hope those get transferred over. I'm sure all the water variations will get transferred. Those change the name a little bit. Yeah, I even got my World Championship from 2019. I mean, my World Event. I thought that was pretty neat. So, pack-wise, I'm going to start opening packs because they're going to give you credit. But I'm just going to go ahead and just open stuff out and see what gets pulled here. But the overall assumption of how it'll look, we're on Pokemon filter. Let's go all the way back to Heart of Gold series and Red Start promos. Yeah, I had to reset these. I think I had everything at one point, and then they did resets. I got to new stuff, but people don't know about Blissey back then. That was a hot amazing card. I don't play these decks anymore, but it's still pretty cool during the time. This was what Pokemon TCG first started as. Crobat was one of my fun decks to play because it was the whole poison with wet energy. Well, so if you didn't play during Donphan, it was a beast back then. It may not sound like it now, but when you could hit 60 damage back then, when everything had 120, 150 HP with 1 energy, it was disgusting for stage 1. And its ability reduced damage by 20. It was just a great card overall. I'm just, like I said, there's no other purpose today, but just kind of go through what's online, because to me, this is what started me playing really a lot of times in Pokemon. Because my first, as a kid, Pokemon kind of died off over time, but online it was great because it allowed you to play whenever you want to play. And I know people have debates about the randomization online. Yeah, and I get it. There's always those what if situations, certain things here and there. But, oh yeah, Machamp. That was a really good deck. This is basically the start of Killdeal, or the idea of Killdeal. You switch it, attach all the energy from that Pokemon to the next Pokemon. You basically double heal. You never took stats effects during your turn with two Machamps. And you had the max potions, so the energy got taken off, you healed instantly, so yeah, it was a really good card. Like I said, today's not about like playing, I'm just kind of just doing an assortment of seeing what was all here. A deck that never really get played, but unique cards to draw ins are really unique. The style art back then was, before the whole full art cards started coming out. This was, like right here. Pachirisu was in the Call of Legends. And that was a set that really a lot of people bought during that time. It was just a remake, and it was actually like the lowest bought TCG set of all time. I think it still is today. That's why a lot of those cards that had shinies in it are really good to get. Another little Raichu Prime. Oh, yes, there it is. 2 energy, 100 damage back then. Free retreat, 90. It was a good card to reckon with back then. And you got your legend cards. If you guys didn't play that era, it was a very unique style. You use Legend Box to get things out. Rayquaza. Like you said, you see the new Rayquaza. It's not the first time that they've done these abilities. Yeah, fire, electric energies to do that style of attack, so it's evolved over time. Like I said, today again, I'm not playing today. It's just more of just seeing. Oh, look at that Slowbro. It's just about looking at some of these old cards and art style that it's not Wizard Coast ever, but I do appreciate this time because like where I'm from, I think at one point I was just the only player left. Like, people still have Pokemon cards, but only person left playing. And I had a really good friend of mine, and we're still good friends today. And family, in a sense. He got back into it, and then we kind of just... The community kind of just built up over time. So I always thankful for that. But yeah, so Flora, another good example. Energy acceleration, always get always get Pokemon in your hand. That was actually really cool. They had that with the cherry Pokemon, and it was a pretty good combo back then. Here's your Togekiss. Oh yeah, so if you guys don't know about this guy, he was a wrecking with too. Add energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, put 1 damage count on it. I think this was played with Flareon, and Flareon had like a condition effect for adding more damage. Yeah, it was a brutal card, and then I think at one point this could be played with Zekrom and Reshiram from Black and White, and you basically are just accelerating the damage counters because he did. I think it was called Rage Attack for 20 plus 10 for each damage count on it, so we can accelerate. Those are just boss cards back then, before they made Mewtwo EX. Urshifu, another Prime card that was really good. Yeah, like I said, it's just, yeah. Well, look at that. Each player can play training cards from his or her hand. Just right off the bat. Doesn't even have to be active. Just, no trainers. So, Weavile was also a really good card back then. Like I said, today it's not about just playing. It's just about to see what was what back then. Kind of get an idea. Let me filter out. Let's start promo cards. Oh yeah, these were the Hard Gold Soul Silver ones. Yeah. Yeah. The show your. stadium card and apply to the player's. Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of cards back then. Burn Tower has been remade, but there's a flip coin back then. Now it's just automatic. Black Belt, another card that added more damage ratio, which was amazing back then. Copycat. One card you're not going to see much anymore, but was played back then a lot, even during the base set, was Plus Power and Defender. And I don't know. I kind of feel like Plus Power and Defender should be remade again. But instead of being like 20, make it 30. You know, for reducing damage, or make it 30, or make it 20 plus attacks. That'd be broken. Stack those together, but yeah, I mean, remake Plus Power. I think that'd be a really good card in a format. Fisherman has been remade. Ladies, basically, oh my god, there's so many cards that got remade for this one. Judges, oh, there you go, Legend Box. Look at the top 10 cards, put a Pokemon Legend, two could be put together. That was always good. And for people who did not play during this time, look at this. Lost World. The one and only time Pokemon made a new wing exception and then just took it away. Once played during each player's turn, if that player's opponent has 6 or more Pokemon in their Lost Zone, that player may choose to win the game. So basically, you ran Gengar, Mine Jr., Pachirisu. Here's a couple other cards, like Gengar Level X. You would just keep on. You're not doing damage. You just keep on fighting cards and just toss them away. And if you get 7 or 6 or more, it has to be Pokemon. You also had a chance to toss away random cards that weren't Pokemon. But yeah, that was the whole premise of that deck. You had a win condition based off activating that stadium. So really, you didn't really play a stadium until you know you had the condition. Pokemon Circulation, that was interesting. Rare Candy's always there. Oh yeah. Here's a card that they should remake again. I think it'd be really good. So Seeker, each player bounces. Each player gets to choose one Pokemon on their bench and all cards attached to it and put it back to your hand. You return yours first, but I remember so many games stopped, like, because back then you could attack first. So if you didn't play a support Pokemon bench and they could just one hit knock out your Pokemon, which is possible in a lot of matches back then, or you go turn 2, Seeker comes out, bounces the bench Pokemon, and your opponent has no way of winning because they have no more Pokemon left on the field. So really interesting card play. Scoop Up has always been there, and Twins. Ugh. Anytime your opponent knocks out a Pokemon, take 2 cards from your deck and put it in your hand. Debit, amazing ability. And like I said before, as terms of energies, not black and white. Well, it's hard and gold. I still collected the hard gold energies back then. I think I traded some over time. But I try to get as much as I can during that time. Like I said, there's just energy. There's nothing else. It's just collecting standpoint. Most people like to have those kind of things. So what I read online is that you'll be able to transfer up to 59 energies during those genres. So only basic energies. So this type of rainbow energy, this rescue energy, this old metal energy, not the original one, but more modern. Double colors won't be able to be transferred, I believe. Certain ones will be able to, not this version. And the darkness energy won't be able to be transferred. Yeah, that gives you guys a rough idea of what can't be transferred. Also, the reason why I'm trying to get online, because one of the rules actually specified that if you have while unopened products and bundles are not transferable, players will receive a number of crystals. So there's just purple crystals that you earn in the game. It's sort of like the coins you earn when you battle, and you get so far you get bonus points for. and you can redeem them for packs, whatever it is in the shop. It's the same idea for here. So you get the crystals, and you be able to use them for packs, whatever is in the shop, special promo cards you offer. Because a lot of people didn't realize there were special promos that were exclusive online, like Ditto's Pikachu. You bought the blister pack, and I think they offered it like one time online. So a lot of people are like, it's okay card. And again, it's just there were certain cards that only appeared one time, and if you didn't get it, it's one of those high collector cards online to play with. It may not be the best card, but it's still something that you could have got during that time. So what's happening is all the stuff you have not opened up, like packs, for example. If you have, let me make sure I get this right. So basically, if I have, as you can see, about 134 Evolving Skies packs plus other packs. If you have 125 packs or more, they're just going to give you 6,200 crystals. So during the mobile PC testing period, players who do not wish to unopen packs and products and bundles and get converted to crystal and don't want the crystals, the suggestion is just open your packs. No one's trading for the old cards right now because, I mean, unless they're trying to do that thing where last minute play the last decks online, I don't see a point. So one of the things I was going to do today was just continuously open packs. And I hope one feature they do online, and I really hope that it becomes a feature, is instead of just keep on clicking the button for opening more packs, if you have 100 packs, I wish it would just go, okay, we're going to open them all at once for you, and you'll be a grid, and you'll see the final outcome. For those who just don't want to sit there and click the button with the animation go through. So I had some packs I was saving up, but now because of this rule, I might as well just open stuff up, and I'm going to leave exactly 125 unopened packs. So I can get at least 6,200 crystals. Who knows what they're going to offer in exchange. My grand opening of TCG Live may offer something where, oh, you got the crystals down, so go ahead and use it for this. So that's the reason why I'm just opening packs right now. Like I said, the entertainment today was just to be informative about online. I was just kind of like look around so people who don't play online can see how a lot of lines changed over the years. It's been the same. I think the only thing that added a lot was I know there was a problem at one point with TGC. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, you open the pack and look at that. That is awesome. Sorry for quiet, just like I didn't think I was gonna pull something random like that. That's cool. But yeah, I'm just like I said, I decided I was gonna open all the packs up and just show what's going on. This video is probably gonna be one of my low videos, but it's okay. I gave my explanation about what's going on online. I'm just. You guys have any questions or concerns of what's going on? Feel free to ask questions. I read majority of what's happening. And ooh, look at that. The reminder is, if you have old cards, you can trade them if somebody wants them, but more likely no one's trading for those cards because it can't be transferable from hard and gold. So right now, like I said, that's why I'm just go ahead and just open stuff up and just see what we can end up getting here. Ooh, Septos. Luckily, all these cards I'm getting, they're just stuff I get to keep because they're all Sun and Moon onward. So it doesn't hurt. I was gonna look at my collection online because I know I gotta remember where it was, but there's a part you can see that can show what's the highest amount of cards you have, what's this, what's that. I'm gonna get to that in a second too. Like I said, this video is like for people, and it's also for myself because I've been playing since day one. Even traveling around the world and doing what I need to do, and times where Pokemon was at low or high. This was my training ground. I know a lot of people don't like it because of the problem with the randomization, which I know it is goofy, but at least it did allow you to mind trade, even if it wasn't totally accurate at times, to figure out what decks would be accurate to play or not. So for those who are remotes, I believe they feel the same way. That's why I'm just going ahead and opening all these packs up and just going, you know what? It's all online. And Pokemon's still making the TCG packs. It's just the whole idea is to get rid of the old batch program because they updated the program so much that the Pokemon's interchangeable with even Black and White makes the rules confusing online. So the whole idea is to revamp it up so they can focus on new rules instead of expanding it out all the time. Now, Black and White cards will be transferable for just a period of time. You can only do 4 copies max. So if you're one of those guys who have a bunch of them and was hoping to trade cards, forget it. It's not going to work that way. Because expanding won't be able to be played right away either. So don't waste your time on trying to trade people stuff for that kind of stuff back then, because if you get 8 spec cards, you'll go transfer 1 each. So my thought, what they're going to do is online, if you want to get like an 8 spec card or a card you couldn't get before, instead of getting those packs, they may offer 8 spec card, pay 1,000 purple crystals, and you have your own copy. So there are certain cards that are going to be in that category. And they did have a shop at that one point. Which, ooh, look at that. Rayquaza and Alakazam. Awesome. Yeah, there was a point in Pokemon that the shop offered weekly special promos that if you couldn't get your hands on in real life, that you could just use your coins. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been using all my coins up and just trying to play around with stuff. But like I said, I'm just opening stuff up at this point. So I have the minimum requirement of 125 packs, which is not that far away now. I opened up 8 more packs, so I have that requirement. A lot of people are telling me, yeah, just keep opening stuff up. And I was like, yeah, I can. I like the idea of getting those crystals. If I needed to, I would also, trade the last packs I have for stuff, but for this particular set, I think I got everything you need except I don't care about the high rarities online as long as you get 4 of each card. Like, people out there want to get a complete set online, by all means, go ahead. But my main goal is just to get so many certain card to be played, and if I get the high rarity, I get the high rarity. If I get the low, I get the low. I just want to practice the deck, not worry about how pretty it looks. Yeah, a lot of Vaporeons though. Yep, 125 open items gives you 6,200 crystals. So we're just about there. Getting a lot of water support. That's kind of cool. Yeah, like I said, getting a lot of water support. So this is the last one I'm going to open. Probably going to be a dud. Oh, not bad. Alright, so I have open. I got 125 I wanted to get. If I'm in collection mode, I think it's filter. Ooh, it's been a while since I thought about this one right here. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember. Yep, statistics, that's what it was. So, which is funny because this has been redone a lot of times online, and actually I should have a lot more damage. But for people who played beta, the 2 times that they did reset this game, these stats got resetted at least twice. So I'm just kind of looking at stuff and going, okay. So I've drawn, what was it, 129,554 cards. What is that? Damage I've done online, I done 1,560,290 damage taken, 1,661,690 damage. I played 4,462 games online, which that is not even close to the number I had. I know with the 2 times I reset it, I was online all the time. Total game points, again, this is one of those numbers where it's not even close. This whole game's been reset so many times. 29 days straight. Yeah, I probably I probably was close to about maybe like 3 full months of that. Again, there are a lot of things that didn't keep in factor. Collection sets. Which I'm surprised I got. Yeah, Cynthia. Oh man. So funny story about Ultra Prism for myself, to let people know. I ordered from Amazon at one point because Amazon had some pretty good deals. Because we get like $90 a box. Yes, back then, before COVID, prices were legit. So I mean, broken how it is now. And I ordered Ultra Prism. It was a pretty cool set, and I ordered a case. And what ended up happening is the case didn't show up during the time that they were supposed to be guaranteed Amazon for 2-day shipping. And I called Amazon up, and they said that, oh, the box has been delivered. I said, no, it hasn't. And they showed me a GPS, and it was in my neighborhood, but about like 500, 600 feet away from my house. And I'm looking around, and I'm one of the first houses built in my neighborhood. It's all desert. So they pull up Google Maps and they see the location. I was like, look, there's no houses built out here. And so they sent me literally another case for free. And what happened that day was somebody showed up to my house and found a box. They had one house that was built in another direction, and brought the box to me that day. So I called Amazon back up and I told them, hey, my box arrived, and they told me that they had no policy about returning it because it was their fault for GPS not being there. So I ended up keeping the box for free. So that's the reason why Cynthia is probably my one card that Eevee was. I had an Eevee card back in the day that was pulled constant all the time in black and white era. It was the one where you put energy on it and it evolves instantly on first turn, based off what energy you put onto it. So you put dark, you evolve Umbreon. Put water, you do Glaceon and Vaporeon. You get the idea. So yeah, I pulled so many of those. I had so many boxes, it was not even funny. But yeah, look at that. 9,760. That's just a fun number there. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to for reminiscence of just seeing what's going on. Oh yeah. Excuse me. This is the total level. If you progression, if you're new to the game and you're trying to level up, you did these in order to get progressions into exclusive in the game, and you get extra points every so often. Avatar, yep. I changed them a couple times, but that was like the final one I did. Some of the early ones. And I think that's pretty much all I can think of at this point. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I could see. For those who don't know, there's the event cups, which I'm not sure how it's going to be now. go in here. I'll probably play some matches, random matches here. But you got expanded, theme, standard, and this was a good way of like, hey, you're gonna spend these tickets, which is so hard to get, and you want to play to win prizes. So I think, what was the history of this one? 8 tickets. I think you get like, there we go. First place gets 3 of the latest pack set plus 3 random, 400 tokens. So that's quite a bit of stuff you got. Second place, third place, you know, in 5th to 8th, always just got trainer tokens. So you always got something at the end of the day. Yeah, see the history. See, this is what I was talking about before. So it stops at 2014. So let's see the first one. Does it even show you? Yeah, look at that. First show I did, I just got my butt kicked. Swiss won that one. Yeah, when you first play online, it was gruesome. I got my butt kicked a lot of times. I was trying to get used to how the online game works. And I finally got my one win. Look at this. Instead of quiet, I'm just kind of just observing for myself. I think this is pretty neat. Shows you all the little packs you got here. Yeah, Plaza and Dark Explorers. Yeah, it tells you how much boosters. So back then you got 7 random booster packs, which is really good for first place. Oh yeah, you also got event tickets back, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, and this is not the earliest date, like I was saying before. There's a lot more history to this game, but they reset it at least twice on people. So I think this game went back to 2006, 2008 when it first started beta. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say about 2008 then. That's when beta first started picking up. I would say it was about 13 years old, I would think. But like I said to you guys, just today, it's not about, I care about the views right now. I just want to kind of observe what was going on in the game. You got your grocery cart here. You get packs, and you can go back and all the way back and open up hard and gold, silver packs. You know, or Call Legends. You know what? Just because I was one set I always want to get energies on, and let's see if we can pull them. So energies here, you have the common core with the Pokemon on it, and then you have the secrets where energies are secrets. So let's see how I look back then. Look at this. We'll see what kind of nastiness you get. This wasn't a hot set either. I mean, it was just a set that they remade some cards. Oh, look at that. Ray Rays. Double Ray Ray. Of course, this is not transferable. This is just the funds remind of a time where Pokemon first started and just admiring the online cards. It's not like base set reminder, but this was the structure online, and people should appreciate that value of it. And right now, I don't care if I get bad cards or good cards. It's just a little fun reminder of this. Lost removal. Oh yeah, Palkia. And there's a wicked one that's yeah, this is a nice one. And the ground on it. Look at that. These are normal ones. There are also shiny versions in this set. So you got the shiny ones back that you in real life, they are worth some money because not a lot of people bought that. Oh good. Ninetales. Okay, so this was the Ninetales I was talking about. You play as Ninetales, you discard a fire energy from your hand and drew 3 cards. You play with the Typhlosion, and you... It was the fastest way to draw out and do damage. That's it, guys. I think we've done everything we possibly can. We got 20th anniversary, the 2016 card sleeves. Then you got your card reader, so you go ahead and read your stuff. Just like I said, I'm not sure how much they're going to change of what's going to be changed in the game. I'm just kind of going along with the road. There's a lot of decks I delete all the time because a lot of them you just can't play, but that's the other thing too I heard. Decks also, no decks will be transferable, so you have to rebuild everything from scratch, which is kind of cool. It's kind of creating a clean slate, if you will, if you play online. You know, going back, you got yourself your Night Hunter, Green Tornado, Royal Guard, the basic decks they give you. What's on this one? Oh yeah, that was kind of fun. This was just a random deck to get. I was trying to show somebody how to play the game one time, and it was all about getting Magnezone out, Litchi Hands, and Spark for 200 and do 120 hits. I mean, it wasn't big, but it's a fun little deck idea. I think that's it, guys. I just wanted to kind of show... Oh, don't forget the little tutorial guy. I'm not going to play this because I've done this already, even though they probably said I haven't. Again, that's the thing, it's been revamped because of V cards, so every time a new era starts up, I think everybody had a shot of just to go through the tutorial or earn points. I just decided not to go through this, as I already knew the game. So that's it. Going back to, this is the new, I changed the title of the picture of the screen for Pokemon to remind, if you before you click on the video, that was one of the original screens of Pokemon Online back then. And just kind of showing the little screens they have now, join the community, all the random players you'll play online if you don't have no cards to begin with. Some of those matches are brutal because you are forced to use Steam decks, and some of those Steam decks, like you playing grass but you're playing against fire, and fire, it was like one of those like 1 or 2 energy attack fires do 30 damage and you're getting knocked out. I mean, there are some matches that are fun for the Steam decks online. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys all had a good time. I just wanted to kind of just showcase what the online looked like back then. Let's see. Hopefully, you guys all had good times if you played online. I know people hate the randomization of it, and I had a lot of people who I met online who I met in real life playing, and not even in my state, but like in different countries that I eventually did meet, and I added them to my friends list. But that's another thing too. Nothing transfers over like that. Friends lists don't transfer, so everything's brand new. So if there's certain people that you played with but you don't memorize their gamer tag, record it or take a picture of it so you can add them later on. But other than that, I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time just kind of looking around, see what's here. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully next time will be on the live edition.